want to show you what I have to go through every day to get to my car and then pull it out, because it's a mess.
Identities outcasts in society, dark and hazy city nights, immersed in the neon lights, people in the shadows fight a higher cause to change your lives. Close my eyes, I try to sleep but in my mind there's no reality. I'm latching on to all I know.
And why do I feel like I want to tear my heart out?
And I've no idea where to go.
So I ride my bike about 10 minutes from my house to my parking space, which is located up a very steep driveway. Oh wow, let's pull out these wheels and then head out. Beautiful weather as usual, just a bit humid and hot. So we have the differential ready to be installed. Hopefully it goes in without any trouble whatsoever. And all the other parts I need are in my backpack. Looks like you can see pretty well from up there. I hope that is the case. This is my daily routine just to get out of my driveway. There is a gutter here in the front, which I need to be careful not to hit. One time I got stuck in there in my Altezza and got late for an appointment. That was 6th gear, not reverse. Common mistake to make for me. If only you could see where my mirrors are right now. It's like half an inch away from scraping against the wall. I feel like with a welded diff and an angle kit, it would honestly get in and out of this driveway much easier. And then of course we have a very, very blind exit. I cannot see anything. Yep, and that's how I get out of my driveway every single morning. Oh yeah, I'm taking a video. Note to self, fix this freaking clutch. Not a clutch disc issue, but rather a clutch pressure issue, it feels like. The engagement point is not consistent. So, honestly, I'm pretty excited. The car is going to hopefully get put together in the next few hours. And then we'll head to Tokushima. The only thing that I'm worried about is that I'm running on a bit low sleep. So I don't have the best history of performing on low sleep. But I'll do my best to try and definitely get some sleep tonight, because the competition is tomorrow and I need to be well rested. So we have the new welded diff here. All the bolts are out, mufflers out, ready to take out the old diff and put in the new one. Oh. So it turns out that the spline does not have threaded bolt holes on the Z diff, but on the Skyline diff, the bolt holes are threaded, meaning that the bolts from the Z won't fit. Turns out the splines are different as well. They're different lengths and the patterns are different on them, meaning we can't exactly change the diff, all because of some bolts. So, we can just drill out these threaded holes that are on the welded diffs line from the skyline to be the right size to fit the bolts from the Z, and then theoretically that should work. It's annoying, but it should work, and maybe even there'll be enough time to go to Tokushima as well. This is the bolt for the spline. You can see it's supposed to slide right in, and then there's threads here. It does thread in, but because the section on the left is wider, it doesn't actually make it all the way through. But if we drill it out, it will in fact just fit. That the gears inside the drill actually broke. As such, we will now go to buy a new drill or a bit for a different drill. And then hopefully finally get this sorted. And then we can move on to the wheel hub and the brake shoes. And then hopefully there's enough time to go to Tokushima still. Because he looks so sad right here. The bumper is totally destroyed. And this is his FD. And we will be taking it to the parts store.
バラバラになっちゃっ
Oh, you
た。全部サビだらけ。
like that. We have handbrake, coilovers, welded diff, wheel hub. Truly, the only thing it needs is some angle. And with that, preparations are complete. And just like that, the preparations for the Z are complete. I really wish I could have been at Tokushima right now driving the course, but it is what it is. At least we got the car ready to go. We'll do some testing tonight, try to get some sleep, and then head out in the morning for Tokushima. I have been sweating all day and got a bottle of Pocari Sweat, the big bottle from this Lawson store. Honestly, this stuff is great for super hot, sweaty days like this. highly recommend you give it a try, only when you're sweating though, because if you try it when you're just chilling on the couch, you're not going to enjoy it, trust me. The Z is driving so well. I'm super happy with how it's turned out. It's been a crazy long journey to get to this point with the car. I'm super happy that it's even together at all, that the car is even alive at this stage, and that I even have a chance to compete tomorrow. So whether or not I win, I'm definitely going to try my best, and I'm definitely happy just to have the car here. I got 1 month or so left with this car, and I'm only just now getting it driving the way I want. But hopefully with this car I'm going to improve a whole lot, become a new driver, reach levels in my driving that I've never reached before, understand driving on a level I didn't understand it before, cross boundaries, break limits, and maybe even find myself. Sometimes I'm out here in the mountains in my car, I just get too self-conscious and focused on what other people think. And honestly, it's all just, you need to step back in your mind, be a little bit humble, but also not self-conscious. For myself, in the moment, enjoy it. Instead of being on the edge all the time, instead of worrying what other people think. Welcome to my private simulation of a mountain, theoretically in Japan, where I will theoretically be testing my new setup. So the welded diff is locking really well. The handbrake is doing its job great. Tires are holding up great because it just started to rain miraculously. I've just dropped off my wheels and stuff that I had inside of the Z, and now I'm going to put down some serious runs and see how this thing holds up, allegedly. That's going to be all for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Hope you're as excited for tomorrow's event as much as I am. And I will see you in the next one. If you have any suggestions, as always, or any comments or questions, leave them down below and I will reply to you in the next video. Bye bye. Sayonara.